right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for more Tecmo Owners League action. It is week 17 still. Bobby is trickling these final games out in a strategic fashion as to create some drama and intrigue. And I am going to endorse that. He's done exactly that. So now what we have is the Nine Realms versus the Blue Ballin team. That would be Bobby Lesher's team himself, Bobby the Process Lesher. And of course, we all know Nine Realms is owned by Michael Jenkinson. This game doesn't have as much of the playoff intrigue as some of the others that we've already seen and are about to see. Some of the results of the other Week 17 games, for example, the Girls of Bond winning 19-3 over 1-2 Punch. That means that the Nine Realms need to win by 70-plus points to win the division. So Nine Realms is in either way. It's just that if somehow they can pull off a 70-point victory against Blue Ballin, which is not going to be easy considering Blue Ballin is at the top of their own division as well. And Blue Ballin has pretty much wrapped it up. Technically, there is a way for either the Pretty Rickies or myself, the Chicago Drunkards, to take over, but it is not likely. Bobby has a significant lead in the point differential, so he has probably a 90+% chance of winning his division at this point. So unless something catastrophic happens in this game, really we're talking about two teams that have already made the playoffs. It's just a matter of what seed and where. All right, so we are off to the races now. 3, 2, 1, go. That's right, Nine Realms versus Blue Ballin. Both had very good seasons this year. I think Jenkinson's won something like 5 out of his last 6, or maybe even like 5 in a row, something like that. And the Chicago Drunkards just beat Blue Ballin in Week 16, which was kind of an upset. My team had been on a terrible losing streak after starting the season 7-0. And here comes Cookie Monster, one of the best returners in the league, doing it again, breaking a tackle, making people miss, gets it all the way to their own 40-yard line offset eye. We're starting off with a pass play, folks, and the quarterback just takes off with it himself and gets nothing. Even though he had several wide open options. This is the QB sneak. 4 wideouts now, 3rd and 5 already. This is the QB bootleg, which seems to be one of his best plays, I have to say. The QB run bootleg. And as you can see, it's his best play of the game so far. Although there's only been 3 plays run. That was a 50-plus yard gain. Quarterback sneak up the middle. This one is hit or miss. 4 wideouts again. He's got options. Oh, Taro Nesmo gets in there for a big sack. Bobby's backed up to his own 20, and it's 3rd and goal already, and he's going to take another sack. Oh my gosh, he just won't go down. Took 8 defenders to finally pull him down. Field goal attempt for Blue Ballin. They're right in the center of the field. Ooh, it's a little high for my taste. And it bounces in for a good field goal attempt. Yeah, so Blue Ballin wins. They automatically win the division. So 3-0 start. A division win for the Blue Ballin team would be a feather in Bobby's cap. He wins a division the very first time, and when he plays in his own league. 3 wideouts now. Fading back to pass. Who's it going to be? He's got a couple options, short and middle, and he throws to the middle. That'll be about a 17-yard gain and a first down. Offset eye with the tight end at the bottom, looking for a receiver. This is that curl route at the top, throws into coverage, picked off. Bad decision. Bobby's D-backs are pretty well paid. You do not want to make silly mistakes like that. So just like that, Blue Ballin has turned it around. Oh, just out of reach of the diving receiver. He was wide open too. And this is that QB sneak. It seems like the Nine Realms defense has been playing it pretty well so far. Ooh, that QB sneak does not make it this time. And Blue Ballin's going for it. They're not fucking around. They're not fucking around. And a called QB run to the top out of shotgun. Oh my goodness. So that basically nullifies the turnover. And the Nine Realms are back on offense. They'll start with a draw play, and boy, will they get handsomely rewarded. That was about 14 on a draw play. It's about the max you can get against a good defense. Ooh, wide open receiver at the bottom. Ami just scored the first touchdown of the game and the first points for the Nine Realms. Marson Jenks throwing it perfectly, and it will be 7-3, folks. 7-3, Nine Realms. And here comes Cookie Monster. If you could, I would just kick it right out of bounds against kick returners like this, because look at what he is doing. Oh, a fumble after a huge return. My, oh my. That is devastating for Blue Ballin'. The Nine Realms are back at it on offense, and they have excellent field position. Wide open receiver at the bottom. Ugh, did not throw a very good ball there. Very inaccurate, allowed the defenders to avoid that gap. Yandu takes him down for a sack. 3rd and 11. 3 wideouts. Fades back to pass. He's got guys. Oh my. That wasn't the best option, although all his receivers fairly well covered. Pro form, they're going for it too? Is this 4th? I think it was. Ugh, I think that was 4th and 2. They were going for it. So already here in the first half, we've gone for it on 4th down twice. Just 1 yard there. Modest gain on a run play. Handoff, same play. Blocking set up a little bit better this time, and that'll be a 1st down. 8-yard gain. Fades back to pass, looking for a receiver. He's got some options. Ooh, he threads the needle there. 2 diving defensive backs threatening to pick it off or knock it away. But he got it in there just in time. Just enough pass speed, folks. And there's another nice run to the top sideline. 1st and 10. Dare I say, are the Nine Realms knocking on the door of going up by 2 scores against the much vaunted Blue Ballin' team. Nice run straight up the middle. That'll get them about half of what they need. Is this a line plunge? It is, and it's called. Oh, bounces off the first tackler. Gains about 1. So 3rd down and 2. This is that off tackle run, and he'll be stopped just inches short of the goal line. They'll settle for a field goal after going for it on 4th and down. 4th down on the Blue Ballin' 42. This one will be an easy kick, 10-3. That'll extend Michael Jenkinson's lead to 7. And they need to stop giving up these returns to Cookie Monster. And he needs to stop fumbling. And this one is much more modest than the first 2 returns. Here's that QB run to the top. Can be devastating if that blocking gets set up just right, and it does, folks. That's a 10-20. Talking almost 30-yard gain on a QB run. So that bootleg and that shotgun design QB run are pretty devastating plays in this playbook, I must say. And that will be a sack. Harla takes him down after a short grapple. He needed some help from a teammate to finish it off. There's that QB sneak up the middle. And this time, it works to perfection. That quarterback made 3 or 4 tacklers mixed, and there's a fumble. Oh, how unlucky. 2 drives in a row ending in a fumble. Yikes. So 1:32 left in the first half. And Mwala will take this all the way down into field goal range. One play, 50 plus yards. And they're at the 27-yard line now. Blue balling. Oh, gets the throw off. Oh my goodness. I thought that might have been picked, but it was not. After a long grapple, he'll take him down. The Realms take a timeout. First and goal at the 8. Fades back to pass. He'll just take a sack. Dr. Manhattan gets there almost immediately. It was almost as though he was unblocked. Looking for a receiver. Oh my goodness, they're just swarming him now. 2 quarterback sacks in a row. 3rd and 25. They're almost sure to be headed toward a field goal attempt. They call it very conservative. Here will be a decent distance field goal attempt. This is certainly not easy from this distance. It looks like it might be right down the middle. Oh, it's blocked. Bobby Lesher returns the favor and knocks that field goal away, robbing 9 Realms of going up by 2 scores just before half. So, hell of a game so far, 10-3. Both teams know what's on the line. Both teams are already in the playoffs, as I mentioned before. The Realms will return. Glint will take it from deep in his own end zone. Got a nice block there at the end. That could have been devastating. Shotgun play. That's a draw. Defenders converge quickly. That'll be a no gain. Offset eye. Tight end at the bottom. Bouncing off people. That'll be about 7 yards. Pro form with the tight end at the top. Make some moves across the first down marker. 1st and 10. Sacked Buster Bunny. Throws into coverage. Oh my goodness, 2 blue balling defenders there. Still catches it anyway. First time they did that in that game, it was picked off to the top sideline. 2nd and 5. Decent run there. This is that off tackle run to the bottom. Oh, it's called. It's slow to develop, so when it's called, it is blown up. Here we go. Hand off to the top sideline. Looks like the blocking is set up decently, but he cuts back toward the middle, and he'll have to punt it away now. You know, we haven't seen that right outside linebacker for the 9 Realms. Much vaunted right outside linebacker that got that boost before the season started. But I don't think Bobby's punted yet. And if he has, yeah, most of Bobby's drives have been in turnovers so far. So, yeah, that's a nice throw on that triangle route. Running back runs out by the tackle and then cuts back toward the middle of the field. It's one of my favorite routes. 1st and 10 there. Pro form. Looking for receivers. Got time. And he finds his tight end down the middle for a 22-yard gain. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Gonna throw it into coverage. That's dangerous. Although I don't think the 9 Realms defensive backs are as talented as the blue ball and defensive backs. That is just not a situation you want to find yourself in. You don't want to make those decisions where the defender is already literally on top of the receiver you want to throw to before you throw it. That is a bad decision. Bobby will take a sack there, and still 10-3 as we creep closer. Oh, they're just... Boy, did I ever jinx it. My apologies to Bobby the Process Lesher. And there's that modest off-tackle run that has had no success tonight. Shotgun play, looking for a guy deep. This will be Mawala with a JJ and a touchdown, and he will go up 16-3 after the blocked punt. It took one play, folks. The extra point looks good. It is now 17-3. Very nice job there by the Nine Realms. They've been in control pretty much the entire game. Every time it seems like Bobby got a little momentum, it was stifled. And now Cookie Monster with a modest return by his standards. This is that design QB run to the top. Blocking looks solid. He'll get 5. QB run straight up the middle. He'll get another 5 and a first down. And one more play before the third quarter is out. 4 wideouts. QB bootleg. Nice job. Gets about 7. Oh, broken tackles galore. This guy is off to the races. Mind is down to the 10, the 5, the 2, might be the 1. Wow, and it starts the fourth quarter. Blue Ballin is knocking on the door of the goal line, finally. There's a QB run up the middle, and he'll score easily. The Nine Realms defense did not react well to the QB sneak, and Megamind will close the gap and cut this lead in half, pending the extra point. Almost blocked, but no cigar. 17-10. And Glint will receive the ball at the 17-yard line. Crosses the 30, 32-yard line. That's where they'll start. So 1 quarter to go. Nine Realms have possession and a touchdown lead. So this could get interesting here real quick. Throws it across the middle. That was the right decision. Malk will take it. Gets tackled immediately, but not after gaining 17. Not until after gaining 17. And here we go. Another pass play. Realms are throwing. Looking for a receiver. He's got a couple of options, short and medium. There's a nice grab. They're down to the 24-yard line. 4:06 to go in the game, and the Nine Realms are in field goal range already. Hand off to the top sideline. Oh, looks like he was going to get a block there, but it didn't matter. The defender just had him too tightly gripped. Fades back to pass now. Who's it going to be? Throws into coverage, and it is knocked away in the flat. 3rd and 13. You know, a field goal is almost as good as a touchdown with so little time left. Throws it across the middle. That should have been picked. The receiver didn't adjust at all. That was somewhat inaccurate, but the defender adjusted. The receiver did not. Should have been picked. It wasn't. And it is now 20-10. Coincidentally, that is the same final from my game with Bobby in Week 16. 3:17 to go. Cookie Monster looking to make a play. He has been contained quite well his last few kick returns. And Megamind is just going to take off with it on his own. That's what he did to score the first time. That's what he's going to do this time. And with barely any time taken off the clock, Megamind takes matters into his own hands. 20-16, pending the extra point. My goodness. Don't count the blue ballers. The blue ball is out yet. Don't count them out yet. Is this onside kick time already from the player 2 spot? Who got it? I don't even know. They did get it. Bobby's blue ball and team comes up with a player 2 onside kick, and then they'll immediately take a sack by Slyberg. 2nd and 19. This is 4-down situation. If they're willing to go for onside kicks, they'll be going for it on 4th down too. Throws into coverage. Oof. A lot of pass rush there too. 4 wideouts. 3rd, very long. This is that bootleg play. Quarterback just takes off with it. Goes. Oh my gosh. Megamind has to be the player of the game if Bobby wins. Even if he doesn't. He's taken this whole thing on his shoulders here in the second half. Stop waiting for his teammates to come through, start pulling their weight. Megamind takes off with it again. This time, he has the angles, and he'll get tackled at the 7-yard line. 1:32 to go. Blue Ballin is looking to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat here late in the fourth quarter. Throws into coverage. That is not the kind of decision you want to make this close to tying it up. That QB run from shotgun will get him a touchdown. Blue Ballin takes the lead. Very little time left. This extra point is crucial. And it is good, which means the Nine Realms need to score a touchdown. Field goal will not help them. 1 minute and 11 seconds of Tecmo time. A nice return would help out a lot here, but that's a long kick, and it might be a tall order, too tall, as he gets tackled at the 12-yard line. 1:11. Nine Realms have the ball. They have their fate in their own hands. They'll take a sack. Sam Eagle. That was overwhelming pressure. Tough to tell if that was a called play. I think it was, but didn't develop exactly like a called play typically does. And there's a handoff. We'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 11. Is this another run play? Nope, but it is a called play and a fumble. Oh, the Realms do recover it, but this is their final opportunity. 4th and 14. They got to get a first down here, or it's over. And everybody looks well covered. Ugh. Nice effort by the Nine Realms. The Blue Ballin team stuck with it, had an excellent fourth quarter. Just when we counted them out, they were down by 2 scores at one point here in the second half. And now they're going to go up by 2 scores. If they can score on this last play of the game. This is a QB sneak, I believe. And he does score, folks. Blue Ballin wins the division. Bobby the Process Lesher wins the division the first time he plays in his own league. Shocking. Rigging. And the kick is up. The kick is good. 31-20. And that should do it. 28 points by Blue Ballin in the fourth quarter. Yeah, that means that they... 4 touchdowns in 1 quarter, 3 points in the rest of the entire game. Congratulations to the division champion Blue Ballin team. This is Joe Shipbag Mitchell signing off.